Good evening. Welcome in Daily UPSC Editorial audio program. India Castaways, Times of India. Delhi Darlings No More. Now the full editorial. India's castaways, the Times of India. Governments need to see citizens through the prism of their class, gender, identity. It makes for better policy. Economic Times editorial. After Congress came a cropper in three states for which I had promised a caste census. For which it had promised a caste census. Modi said that he sees only four big castes in the country: women, youth, farmer, and the poor. Looking at citizens through the prism of such identities is what political parties and governments should do, because the caste prism only entrenches antiquated and unjustifiable social hierarchies. It is also extremely inefficient at delivering prosperity to those with low incomes. But currently, neither politics nor policy does enough for those disadvantaged by gender class. Nari Shakti has two faces. Anybody going only by the by the Mabeti talking points in election speeches would be impressed by the country's politics. The importance of women voters are hence women targeted welfare scheme is also widely recognized today. But the ridiculously small number of party tickets given to women indicates the deeper reality. Despite lip service to equal opportunity, the polity doesn't upturn unequal customs. The way in which UP has recently restricted private coaching centers from taking late evening classes for women, it is a telling example of sexist policy blinkers. The Yuva Shakti gets a lemon just when the nation was supposed to be reporting a demographic dividend. Many of its dominant caste youth are on a preserve quest to get reclassified as lower caste. Farmers chase a mirage. Com- Communities that have enjoyed historical land and even political privileges are now confronted with stagnant farm incomes. Their leaders hold up caste-based reservations as the panacea, and all politics goes along with these pretense. Poor go unheard. The din over reservations drown the truth of inequality within caste, and also the fact that economic growth is the best poverty elevation medicine. Recall that in Lok Niti 2019 post-poll survey, 55% of the respondents self-identified as middle class. They likely see themselves as needing the state in the role of an enabler, not provider. And modern economic history is full of countries suffering the middle income trap precisely when they cling too long to outworn policies. What will really deliver a collective upswing in Indians' fortunes is greater investment in health and education and more non-farm jobs. Delhi darlings no more. Regional parties pushed to a corner while BJP remain relevant but not so important. Zoram People's Zoram People's Movement yesterday secured a majority in the Mizoram Assembly in its very first attempt. In an election round dominated by two national parties, they will form governments in four states. ZPM reminded us that regional parties are not yet dead but facing doubt. Regional parties may be relevant in some states, but their clout in Delhi is fading. Between 1989 and 2014, regional parties purchased Regional parties punched above their weight as none of the national parties got a majority. In 1990s, the Lok Sabha vote share of regional parties more than doubled from the earlier level of 20%. BJP's Lok Sabha majority in 2014 marked the end of that phase and pushed regional parties to the periphery. BJP emerged as the dominant force in states such as UP and Maharashtra too, leading to an upheaval within regional parties there. Two kinds of collaborate. Two kinds of cohabitation since 2014. There are two kinds of partnerships that have emerged between regional parties and national parties. Parties such as YSRCP in Andhra and BJD in Odisha dominate their states and have established an understanding with BJP. Typically, they extend support to BJP in parliament, but in Tamil Nadu and Kerala, regional parties fight elections in alliance with national parties. In Tamil Nadu, regional parties call the shot in an alliance. In Bihar and Maharashtra, the scales are more evenly balanced. The key point here is that the national parties do lean on regional parties to be competitive in electoral contest. Different kind of reality, so regional parties will matter in 2024. However, it is unlikely India will see regional chieftains bargain and get hold of prized central ministries as they did earlier. It is not just BJP's dominance over the last decade that had changed the balance of power, even in states where Congress has victories. Karnataka and Telangana, its regional parties that lost ground. That is the new reality going into Lok Sabha polls. Thank you.